Hey, hello. Oh my God. That is so awesome, Vamp. What's up? That is like, it humbles me. What's up? How are you? What is up? What is up? Hope you're well, Vamp. How you doing? Just a second. I'm just starting. So, yep. What's happening? Hope you've been really well, Vamp, my friend, my new friend. Also, hey, Rion man, where you been? I was kind of missing you yesterday. Like, where's Rion man? I did a stream last night and Rion man wasn't there. Like, seriously. And Astro was here. All right. So, Rion man, where have you been, dude? All right. So let's start with just. I was busy. You know what, Rion man? I've been like really sick, really, really sick. But I'm well now, thank God. All right, so I'm just going to start with the first pose. And again, we're just going to try to capture some basic anatomy drawings for anime and illustrations and, just the quick stuff to get this going. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you about. If you're doing any, yeah, I am doing much better now because I took a lot of meds and remember I was like sleeping for 2 days straight. I didn't get off my bed at all. I didn't go to work. I didn't do any streaming. I didn't do nothing at all. Since I still have a little cold and stuff, but it's so much better. I wasn't even able to move my ass a bit. But yeah, all right. So for tonight's stream, I have a couple of poses. And to start with, I'm just quickly drawing this stupid pose for no reason, just to get my thing in the going. So what is up with you all? Rionman, don't mind my username, why I named myself in Japanese. Um, no, I'm not going to ask why have you named yourself in Japanese, because you're still Rionman. You're still Rionman, come on. What's up, dude? Last night, even yesterday, Astro was there. He just came for a while and he's like, YouTube isn't letting me see your streams. I'm like, dude, where's my gang tonight? Oh, Rionman, there's a new follower that I have, and her name is Vamp, and she's a girl, and she likes vampires, and she likes my streams. So we have a new fan. Yay! All right. I'm doing good. I was watching a Romanian stream on TikTok. All right. All right. Was it fun? Was it fun or not? All right. Let's quickly draw these two girls fighting. Da 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 da. Some kind of judo pose, that is. Oh, do they have Realman? You've been trained for Sophia. What's up, Sophia? How you doing? Thank you for joining to my stream. So we are drawing some quick poses for anime and general life drawing stuff. So that's the stream. That's what the stream is about. But however, if you've got some requests that you want me to draw some anime or anything, just let me know and I will try to do that. But for now, let's draw these two ladies fighting. So that's the first lady. She's got a big ass stick up in her hands. And so, yeah, about this stream, what we try to do is to capture the pose in the simplest possible way while I talk about it. And sometimes people do draw with me, and sometimes they just come to chill and talk. I was laughing my ass off because of an anime freaking head. What? What are you saying, Rionman? What are you even saying? You don't like her head? What do you mean? All right, let's draw this other figure. So that is one figure. That's the floor, that's the horizon. And this girl is up over here somewhere. And she's got two of her hands holding the same stick. You know, if my lines don't make sense to you at this point, it is completely fine because I'm just trying to draw this quickly. And most of the time, I try to draw this with the least possible detailing and the least possible lines just to get capture the pose. So I guess as I keep on drawing, you might be able to understand the pose. So don't hate the drawing if it's not finished. You can hate it once it's finished. So yeah, I will show you on YouTube short. I will go make it. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure, dude. Why not? Always there to support. Always there to support. Realman. So my friend Vamp, how are you doing tonight? So yeah, so that's the pose I wanted to draw first. All right. So this must have taken me around 4 or 5 minutes. Just say, let's keep it 5 minutes. So yeah, that's what we are doing in the stream. We are going to draw a lot of drawings as quickly as possible, and it might help you, it might not help you, but certainly it'll give you a sense of how to draw quickly without worrying about the details. So all right, so let's draw another pose. There's this guy who's kind of bent down holding two swords, kind of two daggers. And I mean, like, I guess you guys can see how least interested I am in drawing the details because I'm just trying to capture the pose, right? So that's what we'll do. Vamp is gone. I think Vamp isn't here now. Or even if Vamp is watching this, Vamp would be like, dude, this guy is talking too much. I'm sorry, Vamp. Sometimes I do talk too much. All right. And if some of the drawings get on top of other drawings, it doesn't matter because we're just doing these quick studies, and the details don't matter here. What matters is if we have captured the pose right. So I'll come back to what I was trying to demonstrate. See, if the drawing is not detailed, if the drawing has least amount of details, just blocks, just lines, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you've got the force right, you've got the angle right, you've got the movement right. And that is what matters most in most of the drawings, most of the times, most of those quick illustrations. Like, people usually get into detailing and shading and stuff, but if the pose isn't right, it's not, the shading is not going to hide the mistakes. And that's what we try to do in our streams, to make a lot of mistakes while catching the pose right. So if also that sometimes when you're drawing and you've made the pose right and you have a lot of time, right? Like, for instance, you have a drawing to finish up in like 3 hours, then you might just want to push those 3 hours to the maximum detailing and stuff, right? But when you don't have time, you don't need to draw everything detailed. You just need to capture the pose right. And voila! TikTok. TikTok. Check the other live Romanian from TikTok. What's it called? Rionman. I don't think I have TikTok. Or no, I have TikTok, but I rarely use it. Also that I don't have you on my TikTok. So how will I check TikTok? You should upload it on Shorts, maybe. Sorry, bro, I'm kind of busy now. That's why I'm not able to join the live. Oh, it's all right. It's all right, Vamp. It's all right. It's perfectly fine. I know. Our Pakistan time is kind of doesn't go well with 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 my streaming time. So it's all right. It's okay. Yeah, sure. Certainly, I'll catch you later for sure. Thank you for joining in, Vamp, my man. Thank you for joining. All right, let's draw Itadori. Itadori. We are not doing detailing, but we are going to capture the pose, right? So that's his face. That's his head, and that's the jaw. And let's just put this amount of detail and carry on with the pose. So that's the hoodie kind of a thing around his neck, and that's his shoulder, and that's his hand, that's his arm. Sorry, not his hand. His hand is over here somewhere. Now I'll be drawing the hand. I hope you can see the drawing. Let me just bring this a little up. All right, let's draw. So the hand is kind of big. There's foreshortening, and we'll draw this hand kind of big hand. So that's a fist he has made, going to punch you guys and myself as well. But if he tries to punch me, I'll erase it. Duh. Right, so let's draw these knuckles, just some basic lines to define the knuckles. That's his thumb. Right. So don't just done just a bit checking. Okay. Okay, all right, Norman. I know you're here, so it's all right. If you just keep coming and going, it doesn't matter. I know Rion Manma's here. All right, let's keep drawing. Let's keep drawing. So that's his chest. These are the folds of his shirt. If you notice, I'm not trying to draw the details. I'm just trying to draw the darkest of lines. And these darkest of lines will define the pose. So even in my yesterday's stream, I was trying to explain how the shadows are kind of, how the shadows kind of make every pose easier for you to draw, to find out the length, to find out the proportion. And that's what you're trying to do, just darkening the shadows, and the form will appear on its own. So let's draw this hand. All right, let me draw this hand a little big over here so everyone can see, and we'll draw this tiny hand over here again. So it's kind of this pose. Let me just draw it again. It's kind of a pose that you make, the gesture you make unintentionally, I think, when you're trying to punch someone. Or maybe that's a kung fu pose, I don't know. Maybe it's a kung fu gesture. I never learned kung fu, so I have no clue. So yeah, that's his pinky, that's his thumb, that's his first finger, that's his second finger. And there you go. Let me draw this pinky first, right? So yeah, that's his pinky, and the brain, and that's the fourth finger. It's kind of inwards, turned inwards. So that's the kind of pose that we'll get over here. Let's draw it over here. So that's the thumb, that's the first finger. Again, not trying to do a lot of detailing, but just trying to capture the pose, right? That's the second finger, that's the third, and that's the fourth. It's just a tiny space, so I'm not drawing any detailing. So yeah, then that's his foot going up over here, right behind this hand. Well, let's darken this up. Let's darken this up. But seriously, how did you even catch a cold? Dude, it's the weather that's changing, and I think I was like not wearing a thicker shirt, and I slept like crazy, like a crazy dog. And I didn't realize it will get too cold at night, and that's how I got the cold. I think that's what has happened. That is the only rational reason I can find, because otherwise I was just fine the other day, and the next morning I woke up with this cold, and it kind of reminded me of you having ice cream in the cold. So yeah. All right. So comparatively, this hand is going to be way bigger than the rest of the body because it's like smack on the front. So that's what we are doing. Let's draw his other feet, other foot. Sorry, and yeah. So there you go. That's his other foot. That's his other shoe. No detailing required. And if you want me to draw tiny little eyes, let's draw tiny little eyes. Tiny, tiny, tiny eyes. Tiny, tiny, tiny eyes. Oh, Mr. Eat the Dirty. Dirty. Eat the Dirty. Dirty. Eat the Dirty. And his fancy hair and whatever, right? All right. So, uh, again, not too much of detailing. Hey, Doodle Animation. How are you, bro? Good to catch you. Hope you're well. Good to see you here. Uh, I kind of really enjoy when people join in whom I know, like, um, what's your name? 777. Hello, 777. Thank you for joining. We're just doing quick anime drawings for fun and just for fun. Also, that it might just teach somebody something or might just help somebody something. All right, let me draw another pose real quick. So that's the head. Again, not too much of detailing. These are the hair strands, no detailing. Let's put the head in place. So that's the head, that's the neck, that's the shoulder, that's the shirt, that's her left shoulder, that's her elbow, that's her sleeve. Ta-da, ta-da. Let's put the hand in place. So I hope you can see it. Yeah, cool. Let me zoom this in. If I can zoom this in just a little bit. I think I can zoom it in by. All right, let's. Oh, it doesn't look good, right? It was way better. All right, let's keep drawing. I'm sorry about that. I kind of lack technical skills uh, when it comes to YouTube streaming, but I'm learning. All right, so I'll get the hang of it. All right, so let's quickly draw this hand first. That's the shirt. These are the folds that we are drawing. All right, it's kind of a pose where this girl is kind of posing a kung fu pose, maybe that's what it's called. I'm sorry if there's somebody uh, who knows karate and they'd be like, what is this dude even talking about? It's not kung fu, it's karate, it's judo, whatever. But we are just drawing the pose because I absolutely love these um, poses in action. All right, so that's where her foot is coming on front. All right, again, if it doesn't make any sense to you at this point, it's all right. We're just capturing the poses and no detailing required. And yeah, so most of the times when I'm drawing, I kind of um, look for lines and shapes that are adjacent to each other. So if I've drawn this, I will carry on this line and drag it down to make her foot. And from this foot, I can relate that there is some sort of cloth hanging. So I'll draw that. From here, I will just look at what's smack right behind this and draw. And if I can't draw it, I'll just probably shade it to find the right line, to find the right form. Everything's got to stay in the right proportion. Everything's got to stay in the right proportion, and we'll have amazing drawings. We'll have amazing gestures. Do you know how to draw Sakuna's true form? Sakuna's Milo. That's your name. 777. You're Milo. Hello, Milo. Hello, Milo. Hello, Milo. Hope you well. Hello, Milo. Rionman. Yeah, I can find Sakuna's real form. Real form. All right. There you go. All right. Let's draw more. I'm kind of enjoying this stream. I will quickly try to, with less possible details, draw some action poses, and after that we can draw Sakuna's real true form. That's what you've asked for, right? So yeah, again coming back to lesser lines and more expression. Lesser lines, more expression. That's what we are trying to do in the least possible time. Um, so yeah, that's what you're trying to do. Again, just a stick figure kind of showing this guy, almost like a doodle, right? All right, since you've asked me to draw Sakuna's true form, I have to see what it is like. Just a second. Let me find the right pose for my little friend Rionman. Just a second. Just a second. Sakuna's true form is what, with like, won't be texting for a bit. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's like Sakuna's true form is with his like four arms or something, right? I think that's what you're asking me to draw. I'm not sure, Rionman, if that's what you want me to draw. Just nudge, 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 nudge. All right. I found a really nice pose. Let's draw that, but in full action, because I like drawing action figures. All right. So let's draw. Let's draw it over here. Let's draw four arms and two faces. I can't see two faces. I can see four arms. Yeah. But, all right, let's draw. Let's draw here. Let's draw. No. All right. So that's his head. That's his head. That's his ear. That's his neck. He's got a thick neck, bro. Sukuna's got a thick neck. All right, let's draw these collarbones and these shoulder muscles and these shoulders and this shoulder and this chest muscle and this chest muscle. I hope I get this right, bro. I've never tried drawing this pose, but why not? There's a first to everything, right? So that's his one hand. Oh God, I have to draw 20 fingers. Dude, Rionman, what kind of request is this? 20 fingers? Are you kidding me? All right, so let's not complain and keep on drawing, 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 drawing. So again, over here even, I am not capturing any detail at all. I'm just looking at the pose and trying to figure out whatever lines are most important and drawing that only, and not trying to, make my drawing be more jumbled in 20,000 lines, but just drawing what is most important. So I think this hand gesture is really important. So let's draw that. These two finger kind of a thing going on. I should have drawn this way bigger, but it is what it is, right? So yeah, let's keep drawing. So that's his arm, that's his elbow, that is his waistline. Let's draw the waistline. No details needed. No details needed at all. Do not worry about the details. Just worry about capturing the pose right. I hope you can see. Let me zoom this in. I think I can zoom this in. Yep. All right, let's draw. So his hand is kind of pointing outwards. So that's his elbow somewhere over here. Yep. And that's his arm. That is his arm. That's his wrist. And let's draw this hand now. So he's got this finger outwards. That's this first finger. That's the middle finger. Middle finger is really important. because it's the longest finger, and you can poke this finger to everyone's eyes, whoever messes with you, Roman. All right, let's draw this thumb over here, and we can do the detailing later. We'll just forget about the detailing. Let's draw this other arm over here, this shoulder. We are drawing Sukuna's true form, and this is going outwards. That's the muscle, that's his elbow. Ta-da! And let's draw this line over here to define his stomach line, his waist. It's got some teeth, some mouth over here, and some teeth. Let's not draw teeth because it'll take me a lot of time. All right, that's his fabric all around his waist. All around his waist, just a few lines depicting those folds and the center, and that's where these two leg sleeves go apart. And yep, and he's got tiny feet under these heavy trousers and this slipper, kind of a Japanese thing. Ta-da! Let's draw the other foot now. So you can see we didn't do any detailing. If you want to do detailing, we can do detailing, but to capture the pose right in the least amount of time is our main objective. Just let me check. I don't know, it just came into my mind. You're good at drawing people. Emitter, thank you. What's up? I'm in love with Sakuna. Love Sakuna True Form. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. I mean, like, thank you so much. I kind of try to draw every day. And all right, this now you know that I hate this pencil now because it's got a blunt point. Now let's draw with other pencil. This is way softer. It's like 2B, so we can draw a little bit of detailing. I didn't want to do too much of detailing, but yeah, let's just quickly do whatever we can. So yeah, that's his eyebrow. It's so tiny at this point because I've just drawn it too tiny. All right, I can't do these marks, they're too small now. But yeah, I've drawn what you asked for, Rionman. So yeah, all right, if you want to do a little bit of detailing, we can do a little bit of detailing by drawing these tiny marks on his chest. Let's draw these and quickly draw these circles on his shoulders, this circle on the shoulder, this circle on the shoulder. You know, all these characters have these various adjectives, like visual adjectives, that even if you don't draw anything, if I, let's say for instance, I don't draw Sakuna and I just draw these marks for his face, these marks and these marks for his shoulders, you'd still be able to tell it's Sakuna. So when you're drawing something that has distinctive features, just make sure to put that on so that it looks like that character. However, his the true form has his like forearms, and anyone can tell it's Sakuna. All right, so do we have another request, or should I just carry another action pose? All right, let's draw this chick. Her name is, what's her name? I think that is Maki. I think that's Maki. Let's draw Maki. Quickly draw Maki, Maki, Maki Zinini, Zinini. That's what they call her, right? All right. Let's draw Zinini, Maki Zinini over here. All right. Let's not be stingy and use another paper. Because why not, right? Why not? A new paper. Da da da. I am being generous. I'm being just kidding, guys. All right, that's a true form. All right, let's quickly draw this form. So that is Maki is kind of sitting down with her foot on front. So I'm just drawing the head first. Just a tiny drawing to define her head and her hairdo thing. Let's put this line over here to define the front fringe of her hair. and a little hair strands coming onto the front. Her ear will come here, and there are some hair which are kind of flowing over here, and that's a ponytail, I think. So yeah, you've drawn the ponytail as well. Right on top of her head is her hand holding that what's it called, pillar. What pillar is that called? I don't know. All right, so let's draw that stick kind of a thing, the weapon that she uses. I think it's called the pillar or something or whatever, right? All right, so we'll figure that out later, whatever it's called. So from over here we can see her back. Let's draw her back going straight. A little curve will define her back, and a little line will define her collar. That's what it is, right? So that's the collar. Let's draw some of the wrinkles, some of the folds on her shirt, on her dress. That's where her waist starts from. So let's darken this part more, and let's put a little more folds over here. Right, so let's draw her knee, which is kind of on front. Now I'm just darkening the shadows, and ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. You've got the front foot right, and yeah, I think we've got her right. So from here you can see a little of her thighs going down, and that's her dress, the rest of her dress. Here you can see her other foot, just a little bit of it. That's her hip. And let's darken this hip so that it gives a sense of volume. And let's draw this line dark so that it kind of defines this foot entirely. So yeah, all right, now she's got her hand. Just a second, I hope I'm streaming right. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, I am so sorry. The drawing was kind of more towards the left side. All right, so let's draw our hand, which is coming on front. We will draw this line, we will draw this line, and bring it outwards. Right, let's draw her other foot, which is over here, and her other knee. This will define her other foot. Right, from over here, let's draw the end of the sleeve of her left arm. Is it the left arm? Yeah, I think that's left, that's right hand. And that's the white shirt inside the sleeve. That's the hand that's coming out. And she's got her hand placed on the floor, so we've got to draw it in a way that it actually looks she is touching the floor. So to do that, we will make the thumb first, and let's put this line so that we know where the hand is kind of going. This part will be a little smaller compared to this if these are her knuckles. Let's evolve these fingers out of here because these are the knuckles. Let's draw her first finger. Let's draw her second finger. Just parallel lines with a little line weightage. Like I've told you before, wherever you see shadow, put a darker line. Wherever you see no shadows, put a thinner line. So yeah, all right, we have this line over here, we have her knee over here. Let's draw her shoe because that's the biggest thing in this drawing, the largest, proportionately largest thing in this drawing is her shoe, which is coming right on the front. So we are drawing that to give this drawing that foreshortening appeal. Let me zoom this out a bit. I think I can zoom this out here. Yeah. All right, this looks okay now. Just a second. Just a second. All right. So yeah, that's her boot. The shoe, the boot, whatever you call it. So just simpler lines will define everything. And that's what we've tried to achieve with this session. Simpler drawings, simpler lines. And let's draw her face a little bit so that the drawing doesn't look too bland, too unattractive. So these are her goggles, spectacles, Ta-da, 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 ta-da. A little bit of her nose, a little bit of her smiley face. Let's draw the face, right? The chin and the jaw. Ta-da, ta-da. She looks a little cuter. I have no idea why I've made her like that. But yeah, we were not interested in making her face at this point. We're just trying to capture the pose, right? All right, let's draw another drawing. Another drawing, another day, another drawing. Who are we drawing now? What are we drawing now? All right, let's draw this Itadori, another Itadori. All right, so let's start with drawing his hand first. That's his first finger. And right here, I can see his third finger, so why not to draw the third finger? So that's the third finger. So this drawing is going to be big because I've drawn the hand quite big. That's his middle finger, right? And that is where we are going to place his pinky. Pinky should be at this length. So yeah, we have the length right. Let's draw the pinky. Let's draw the pinky's knuckle. Let's draw the front end of his palm. Let's draw the thumb starting somewhere here. And let's put the thumb in place. Yep, we've got the hand right. And if it doesn't make sense, let me draw the rest of his hand, rest of his arm, so that it makes sense to you. All right, so that's his sleeve. That's his sleeve over here. So this hand is going to be the largest in this drawing because it's coming towards the camera, the front view. That's his elbow. Oh, again, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting I'm streaming and the drawing kind of goes out. I am so sorry about that. I have no idea when will I ever learn. All right. So from over here, like I explained, I was sorry. It's all right. It's all right. All right. So since I was telling you guys how I kind of manage is whenever I'm drawing something and I'm at this point, I'll draw whatever is adjacent to it, like nearest form. Like I can go here, I can start here, I can start here, wherever, because I'll be just adding lines from my subject, from my, if I'm taking this as a legend, as a main proportionate device, I will just measure it visually and keep on drawing. So if I can see this line going down, I'll draw it. I won't even care where, what part of body is it in the reference, because I'm just trying to capture the pose. And when I'm done doing this, I will get the right pose. So that's what we are doing. All right, let's keep drawing. That's the front flap. That is going to be the, what's it called? The thing around his neck, which is kind of going up to the back of his head. So now I know his head is coming over here. Let's draw his head. Let's draw his head over here. That's his ear. Ear, at the end of this ear will be his jaw, and his jaw is going down. And let's take this line up to make his head, draw his head entirely. And now we can just put hair on top. No detailing. We'll do the detailing in a bit. Just capturing the pose right. So yeah. Here, crazy hair, crazy hair from JJK. All right, let's put his eyebrows in place. That's eyebrows. Let's put his tiny pupil and big eyes and his nose and his mouth. Da. All right, let's do the rest of it now. Yeah, from over here. Oh, from over here. Let's draw from over here. So this is where his chest ends. In, I mean, like in this Eat the dory, eat the dory, eat the dory, eat the dory, eat the dory. That's his name, I think. Um, that's his name. Yeah. All right. Let's keep on drawing. Let's keep on drawing. Let's not waste time. Let's keep on drawing. We don't have much time. All right. So from over here, I can see his other hand, kind of a fist, uh, showing everyone his fist. Let's draw his fist over here. And let me show you how to make fist real quick. To make fist real quick, we can do is create one line and create another. Like if this is in, like, it's at 1 o'clock, let's draw this at 2 o'clock, right? And the rest will just follow parallel to this. And you have these three fingers and the pinky will come on here. Let's join this, let's join this, let's join this, and let's join this with the thumb. With the thumb, just a little curve which will come down, and there you go. Let's draw some knuckles, tiny knuckles, tiny knuckles, tiny knuckles. Ta-da! You have his fist ready. So we're going to draw this fist over here. Again, the same thing. It's 1 o'clock. These are all 2 o'clocks. The pinky, the knuckles, ta-da, 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 and the thumb over here. So yeah, look at this drawing. I mean, like, look at this part. We haven't done too much of detailing still. You can wait for a second, be right back. Or would you want me to, like, freeze? What do you want me to do, Rionman? What do you want me to do? Tell me what do you want me to do. Should I stop drawing? Should I stop drawing, Rionman? All right, I can't stop drawing because that'll be the end of stream then. All right, so while Rionman come, let me quickly finish this drawing. So yeah, all right, so that's his shirt, the lower part of his shirt. This will be darker, darker. From here we are going to draw his trousers. Just a second. Yeah, so I was trying to figure out where this foot will come in. I've just added this line over here and figured out the leg should come here. So it's always something adjacent to what you have drawn earlier. Just make sure that it's in the same proportionate size and you will do just fine. Like, seriously, it doesn't matter how bad you are at drawing. It doesn't matter at all. As long as you just follow the proportion, it will always end up right. It will just always end up in the right visual perspective. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Just trying to draw everything in relation to whatever we have drawn earlier. Even if you have just placed one line, just, make every other line evolve from that. Like, take it as a plant. Like, if a stem grows, all the leaves are going to grow out of it. So take that as a reference, and keep creating. Like, everything should come out of that same stem. So everything should be related to whatever you have placed as a seed for your drawing. And all the time, you will, if you keep on practicing that, you'll just draw fine. You won't even care how bad or how good it is, because you yourself will be pleased with whatever you're drawing if it's in the right proportion. So yeah, we have drawn it the dirt, it the dirty, it the dirty. All right. So we've done a lot of drawings in 44 minutes. And Rionman, I don't think you're here. I don't think many people are here now, but I've got to go real quick, and I will show you what we have made in this session tonight. So we did this drawing, we made a fist, we made Maki action pose, and what else did we do? Oh, it was here, I think. Must be here. Must be here. And we did these drawings. Just a second. No, it's all right. It's all right. I'm just ending the stream now, Rionman, and I'm kind of showing off what we did in the stream. All these fancy drawings, all these quick drawings, and yeah. So this is the end of the stream. And Rionman, your what's it called? Sukuna true form. So yeah, this is what we have done in the stream. Too many drawings, too many quick drawings. If you're just joining in, please make sure to add me to your subscription so that whenever I'm drawing, you can join and draw with me. So that'll be the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Whoever's been here, you're being super kind. And I'll be streaming again soon. Take care. Thank you so much for joining. Rionman, thank you for being here, man.